Hi, I'm Griffin Cataldo, and this report is coming to you from eastern Massachusetts, where the air temperature is 51 degrees. As predicted, there are some clouds in the region right now, and that's because we've got some nice moisture to tap into with our winds aloft that create the lifting. That lifting and that rising air condenses into clouds, and so we do get the cloud cover out here for right now. And I expect that cloud cover to maintain through, I'd say, the 2 o'clock hour. After about 4 or 5 o'clock, we will lose a lot of those clouds, and that's because we will lose the moisture. And once we lose the moisture, there's nothing to maintain the clouds, so they just slowly evaporate or get broken up by our winds aloft that create the lifting, and the lifting would break up the clouds. So the clouds are gone, I'd say, by 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And once those are gone, we will set up a very clear night across southern New England, and that will create a very chilly night across southern New England. We are currently in a jet stream trough right now. That's when the jet stream dips below us, and that allows cool air from the north to infiltrate our region. And so that's why it's already cool to begin with, but now when you don't got clouds to keep some of the warm air at night that rises from the surface, it is going to be a very chilly night across southern New England. So I'd say region wide, we're probably sitting in the low 30s tonight. I think freezing conditions are possible as far east as Worcester, but certainly the western part of the state, west of Worcester for sure, and Connecticut as well. Now the city, it naturally doesn't get as cool, and that's because you've got coastal influence, but you've also got the lower elevations. And so because it's lower, it takes a lot more action to get that air to rise. So versus the western part of the state, you're in the hills, it's higher elevation, that can rise easier and faster in the western part of the state than it does in the city of Boston. So for the city tonight, I'd expect low 40s, and that is still pretty cool for this time of year in the city of Boston. So we will watch that. Freeze warnings in effect for southern Connecticut and Albany, New York. Don't get fooled by that. That really just indicates the vegetation season. Southern Connecticut and New York State, Albany, New York specifically, their vegetation season's not over. So that's mainly to warn you, hey, if you've got plants out in the southern Connecticut area, you might want to take your plants inside. But that doesn't really indicate the temperature. So don't get fooled by that. Western Massachusetts will certainly be near the freezing mark for tonight. It's tomorrow, and the next few days we will be warming up. Tomorrow, just a little bit of a warm up, not a whole lot. We'll get a little bit more sunshine than today. No clouds expected for tomorrow. It is a very dry air mass we're dealing with. And so because it's dry, there won't be any clouds. There'll be abundant of sunshine tomorrow, wall-to-wall sunshine. That'll allow us to just get a little bit warmer than we did today. Today we topped out about 51 degrees. Tomorrow, 54, 55, maybe 56, but that's about it. Mid-50s for most of us for tomorrow. After tomorrow, we will warm up just a little bit again, and that will be moving into Friday. Friday, the jet stream will dip above us. It'll move above us, and so that will allow warm air from the south to actually move into the region. But there's some winds aloft at play here, and that may actually stop the warm air as good as it could be when there's no winds to stop it. In this case, there will be some winds aloft that won't necessarily be associated with the jet stream, and so that will kind of mitigate some of the warm air that could move into the region. So I'd expect about average temperatures for Friday. Upper 50s seem good, and then it's Saturday, Sunday, Monday that the real warming will be taking place. I think Saturday, the low 60s seem likely. Sunday, the mid to upper 60s seem likely, and then Monday, significant warming, possibly the mid-70s in the western part of the state, low to mid-70s for the eastern part of the state, and that's because that jet stream, we will still be in that jet stream ridge where the jet stream is over us, like over us to the north of us, and that allows southerly flow into the region in a nice, warm day for Monday, as we won't have any winds mitigating some of that warm air moving into the region. So it is going to be a fantastic weekend, a fantastic Monday. No clouds to talk about for tomorrow or the next few days. So enjoy the nice sunshine. Unfortunately, it is a little bit chilly out, but we will be able to regain some of that mild air once we head towards Monday. That's my latest forecast right now. I'll be back with another update tomorrow. Have a fantastic rest of your evening.